Okay, thank you very much for coming. I'm going to present you the work which is about how the University Carlos III is working to deploy small private online courses in Open edX and also at the same time be part of edX consortium. So this work is developed by the Multimedia and Teaching Innovation Unit at the university. It will be presented by me, but this is not my work. But I'm aware about what they're doing, so I try to do my best. So in the beginnings, we've been also a very active university in digital learning. We started in 1995 using MBON video conferences, and we've got a lot of recordings. We've been in the different multimedia platforms that the university has, like YouTube, in Moodle, and in different portals. We also have a strong emphasis on open courseware. We are actually the third university in Spain, even when we are not a very big in size university inside Spain. We also provided MOOCs in different platforms. We started with MyriadaX, that for maybe in the States is not that knowledgeable, but it's a MOOC platform which is for mainly Spanish and Portuguese speaking countries. But in these countries is also an important one. We also use in 2012 Open Course Builder, Google Course Builder, and we offer 3 courses into a program at the university, innovation program. We also use Khan Academy when it was open source for the 0 courses at the university in the year 2012, 13, 14. And well, as you see, we've got a very tradition of using digital education. So with these changes that there has been in the last year regarding the educational environment, there is a lot of techniques that are being applied for the information and communications technology to education. So from the point of view of an institution, you have to get adapted to these new changes and to these new terms. And in this case, the Universidad Carlos III noticed this and started to be adapted to provide to the university with new teaching methodologies, new recording rooms, new type of multimedia content. And we started with this change mainly when we decided to use Open edX for our small private online courses, and also we joined edX consortium. We have in the last year 5 MOOCs in edX, and also this year we're going to have 5 new MOOCs. So to address these changes, institutionally speaking, the university created a new unit, a new institutional unit, which is a bit heterogeneous and multidisciplinary unit where there are people from many different angles of work areas that they all converge into the Educational Technology and Innovation Unit. So the work of this unit is, in the first place, help the instructors and the teachers when they come and ask, hey, I would like to do this, but they are in charge to address what is possible to be done, to guide them through this process, because when a teacher goes and say, hey, I'd like to make a MOOC, they probably don't have any idea, and in the different platforms they can do some things and in others they cannot. So they try to guide them through this process and support them with regular meetings, and also we created a MOOC, well, sorry, not a MOOC, a private course where the teachers can access it. It's similar to the demo course that Open edX has, so that edX has, but this is specific for our environment because we have different tools. And at the end, they make a follow-up and a bit of a control to push the deadline, say you need to send this or this is getting out, and also to control the quality of the content and verify that everything is working well. So we have integrated all our digital activity also in Open edX and edX right now under the name of UC3M Digital. It was yesterday in the presentation done by Open edX. And we are doing everything. We don't have any higher service from outside. This unit is in charge of making the installation, also to make the configuration of the different instances, and finally to make the customization to the UC3M theme. And we don't have we don't have any hard services. This is our instance, but you won't be able to see anything because what I will explain next in the next slides. So we started in this process with OpenEdX in June 2013. There was scarce documentation. There were new technologies that we didn't control in the work group. So it was kind of tough to start here. But after first analysis, we thought that it was a great platform which fulfilled all our needs. So we decided to go for it and selected OpenEdX as the SPOC platform that we would use from now on. So we migrated the current courses that we had at the time in Google Course Builder, and we started customization the theme of the platform. So that in February 2014 we had our very first SPOCs. So we had two specific requirements when we started in order to transform what is a MOOC platform, which is designed specifically to be open, to be accessible for everyone, into a private platform which is only used in the University Carlos III. So we had on the one side the necessity of making a registration and authentication layer above the OpenEdX layer, because this instance is going to be able to be accessed by the students and the instructors of the Universidad Carlos III. So we need to control, and the way we do it is by controlling by the same institutional credentials of the students and instructors in the course. Also, the different privileges that a instructor can have or a student can have in the institutional database will be sent to the OpenEdX instance. And also, we wanted to control that each student would be able to access courses which are specifically for them, meaning that when you access in most of the instance, you see the different courses, and you're able to see all the courses that are in the platform. Here, this is not the way we work. They are only able to see the courses that we have selected for them to be usable. And on the other side, we wanted to make a platform that would also help us to be like a content management system to organize all the digital education that I've been talking about at the beginning. So all the different videos, all the different courses that we have given in the different MOOC platforms or in other platforms, and put all the materials in the same place, because if we don't do that, then it could be a mess to have, I have a video here, I send it to you, you upload it, then you forgot which video was and where was it, in what folder. So in this way we have a tool which englobes all the digital activity of our university and the unit. So this tool is called GEL, or GEL in Spanish. It's a learning management tool. It's a web application that can host courses regardless of the platform. So in this tool, we have the courses of OpenEdX, the courses that we give in edX, the courses that we gave previously in Myriada X or in Google Course Builder, or in the same platform with a common structure. So for the instructors, it's totally transparent to access these different courses. They don't see any difference. It's the background of the application, the one which is going to make the difference from one platform to another. In this platform, you are also able to tag each one of the elements of the course. If there are videos, exercises, which are the position of each one of these elements in the structure of the course. And it will automatically publish also the videos in YouTube and also in the private streaming server that we had. So we had always a backup plan in case YouTube is not working or something happens. Like when the YouTube API got deprecated, it was not updated in time. We actually had a course, and we had to go through the private streaming server that we have. It will also manage the different groups of the institution. And very importantly, we have integrated with Translectures, which is a tool from Universidad Politécnica of Valencia, Polytechnic University of Valencia, which automatically will transcript the voice. If it's in English, it will transcript it to English subtitles, and if it's in Spanish, it will transcript it to Spanish subtitles, and it will translate it, if it's in Spanish, to English subtitles, and the other way around too. So this is automatically done by this tool here. So the main things that this platform is going to do is on one side export the course, the instructors create the content, they put the different elements, they put the videos, the platform automatically generate the subtitles, the instructors can verify that the subtitles are okay. They also put the documents, and then you hit a button, you export the course, and you have everything in an external file. And on the other side, it's going to work also as the front-end and login application for the other requirement that I talk about. So it's going to make the authentication with the LDAP system that we have in our institution. And it will handle also the visibility, as we said, of the courses that the student is able to access. So again, we have a MOOC environment which is open. We have transformed it in a SPOC environment which can be accessed by the institutional credentials of the students. And the course only can access the ones that we want the students to access. But the enrollment after that is going to work exactly the same way that it works in OpenEdX. So this would be the platform that we are talking about, and this is our SPOC OpenEdX. So if we click on register, we can see that we go to a different URL. So in the presentation, we are here, we click on register, we go to a different URL, and when we hit our name, this is my credential at the university. It's not working. So this would be the course. If I was a student, here would appear the courses that I have access to. I don't have courses right now. So in the diagram, this would go here to the access control. It would check if I have valid access from my institutional credential. If that's okay, it go to edX and create the account in the same way that works in OpenEdX. And then we would go back here to the course window, which is where I am right now, but I don't have courses. And the student would get from the GEL system the courses that he is able to enroll. So then he would click on the course, and it will follow the same path that follows in OpenEdX for enrollment. So that the next time that you have to access to the platform, you would go you will follow the normal flow, which is, as you can see, here I'm in OpenEdX again. So right now I already have my account validated by my credentials. So I could log in edX just as normal OpenEdX, and these are the courses that I will have already enrolled. Okay. So this would be the authentication and the process that the workflow process that we follow for the creation of the course. In the first case, the teacher starts creating the course. This is the learning management tool, again with my identification of my university. I can go in. This is the courses that I have. For example, we have here Caer o no caer, which if we actually go to edX platform, we search for Caer o no caer. This is a MOOC that we have delivered, and it's also in this system because it's the same that we use for everything, for MOOCs, for SPOCs. So this is the starting point for everyone. So you can go to different courses. For example, this was a SPOC, and you can check here the different contexts, the different contents. You have a video, you have exercises. The exercises are actually text. This is not automatically changed from one platform to another. For example, I have here a Khan Academy exercise. I could click more info and set the content. And we will see here the player of Khan Academy when we gave courses in Khan Academy, for example. So everything is here. Okay, so the next step, once we have created a course, we are starting to add contents, we are adding videos. So when an instructor adds a video, as I said, it gets automatically translated. So the process is the instructor adds a video, and it gets in a batch of process in background, which is a process of subtitulating. And when the video is subtitulated in this background batch of processes, you can access the video and correct the subtitles. So you will get into the video, you will check if the subtitles are working well, you could check the video. And check if the subtitles are working well from forward.
What makes Java very powerful?
We can see that the subtitles are automatically transcribed by the system, so this is transparent for the teacher too.
Many external programs that people have already made. So that
And then this system will also publish the content. We can see it here. The system automatically publishes the content in YouTube and also in the private server. So this, when you export the course, when you have everything finished, you would go to the list of courses. You can see here that we have different types of courses: MOOCs, Course Zero courses, SPOCs, remedial courses, blended courses, and you can even select the platform that you want to export to, and then you will just hit into a course. You could, I'm running out of time, so let's go quick. And then you will export the course in the format. This export of the course contains the course structure, contains the YouTube videos with the subtitles, and also contains the files that are going to be coded later in the platform. So you would have an intermediate open edX in the case that there are SPOCs, or in edX, which is a process of edX. You would add the course, import the content, insert the exercise manually, validate that everything is working well, and then again you export again. This is the normal process that they do in edX. This is the same process that we do also in OpenEdX courses. And then depending if it's a course on edX, you could hit again edX Edge at the studio, and if it's for a SPOC, you could get it in our platform. Okay, so just a quick distinction is more or less the same. This goes for the edX will go for all the students in the workflow, and the SPOCs will go only for our students. We have developed some XBlocks, one for in-video quizzes, another for rating videos, and another for a different type of summative exercise. The in-video quizzes could be very similar to the in-video quizzes that are in Coursera. You are in the video, and suddenly you get a pop-up with a question about what you are watching, and then you could get back into the feed. If it's correct or not, you would get back to the platform. The video rating, well, it's what it says. I think I have here. It's for each one of the videos of the course, you are able to rate it from 1 to 5 stars, and also put a comment. And the instructors can have feedback about the video. So yeah, here I have, this video has one vote, 4 points. So I click yeah with video, I click send. It goes directly to our platform, and the value would be updated. Right now it's a bit more. This would be the video rating. Another XBlock is this one, which is a different type of summative exercise in which you are able to specify variables and a formula for solve the problem. These variables are random variables which range from one initial value to a final value, and you are able to set up hints that students can ask for these hints. And then depending on how many hints you ask, you could get your score reduced in some amount. So right now in the following year, this is the courses that we have, the SPOCs that we have. We have 0 courses, which are the courses that are taken by freshman students. We have blended courses, which are support for courses that are taking place physically, but also have a content which is digital. We have remedial courses that are for those students who need some help in the course. Very quick, we have developed different type of videos. We have 2 chroma recording rooms. We have 4 self-recording studios where teachers go by themselves and make the recording. Different type of exercises, of summative exercises. Different type of supporting material and formative exercises. And the platform also has some raw analytics about the activity. And well, the last part of it of future work, we are working also on a dashboard, an institutional dashboard from the point of view that interests the institution, meaning that they would be able to know how many courses are running at the moment, when are they starting, when are they finishing, which is very useful for this unit because they need to know when they can make, for example, maintenance or something like that. And we are also developing, it's also actually already in test stage, a new XBlock, which uses wholesale media streaming server, in which they use authentication token, which makes that people can watch the video inside the platform in the XBlocks, but if they copy the link outside the platform, they wouldn't be able to watch it because they need the token, authentication token. And this is very useful for instructors and courses where they are paying for this course and they don't want the contents to go outside the platform. Okay, so thank you. Questions?
A lot of questions. First question is about the localization. All the numeric are presented in English, and the English localization for number. Are you making something special, present numeric and European format?
I'm not sure about your question.
Like the point and the comma and the number, the scientific number are presented differently in European format and American format. Are you doing something special?
But the format of videos or what?
Format of the scientific number.
Scientific number?
Or
just when you're presenting numbers, it's like written out.
Ah, the numbers of how many people? Or
no. And a mathematic problem or an engineering problem. How do you present the number?
Sorry, I'm feeling stupid.
So you know how some people use commas and some people use decimal points?
Yeah.
Numbers.
Oh, the format of the. That's very specific. You would have to ask the people in the unit because I'm not really into the process of creating the MOOCs. I'm sorry. Yes.
Are your XBlocks open source?
He asked if the XBlocks are open source. Yeah, they're going to be open source if they are not just yet. Let's go back to this slide. I know that this one is already open source, which is the rating. I know the quiz video was open source, but they said that it wasn't very well documented, so I think they take it off because it was not enough comment. But yeah, I think they are going to be open source. If you can contact with you can get the email of the slides, and they'll tell you more about it. But yeah. No more questions?
You present the process of putting everything on a file type format.
Yeah.
Process. Have you documented the process so it can be inspiring for us?
Well, this tool is not open source, as far as I know. The e-learning management tool is not open source. So I'm not sure if they plan to make it open source. I don't think so, because it's specific for our institution. But you could contact with the email that it's there, which is the boss of this unit, and he will tell you more about it. Okay, I think that's all. Thank you very much.